This is one of the cars that does not require any kind of clickbait other than the name and the picture of its menacing race car appearance. Ladies and gentlemen, we're about to hop in the KTM Crossbow GT-XR, the street version of their GT2 race car that we already experienced. As a matter of fact, I believe the GT2 race car is one of the most watched videos on my channel and definitely one of the fastest ones, because it's a full race car that we filmed, I believe, 2 years ago during the qualifying race of the 24 hours of Nürburgring. So what do we have here? Full carbon fiber, and again, this fantastic jet fighter canopy makes it like a proper Batmobile. There's no other way than to describe it. Underneath the bonnet on the back, we have Audi 2.5 liter 5-cylinder TFSI engine that produces 500 horsepower, connected to a 7-speed DSG transmission. All combined produces 500 horsepower. Now, this might be not any kind of hypercar numbers in today's environment, but race car produces also similar amount, and more importantly, it's the weight, 1200 kilos, and then also high numbers of downforce. We have, of course, the wing with a nice gurney flap over here and additional aerodynamic elements, and everything is carbon fiber. From the carbon fiber monocoque to also the exterior panels. I love the way it looks. The steering wheel is detachable, and it also shows the speedometer over here. This is why I attached my GoPro on it for you guys to see it. And we need to take it off right here. I think I need to, yeah, there we go. So you have all the necessary controls over here, such as the horn, the indicator, putting it in the race mode over there. Also very important, the wipers, etc. Then of course we have the adjustable suspension of KW, yellow and purple. And for the rest, the car today will be running on Pirelli Trofeo R tires that we definitely need to warm up. And as you can see, it was raining this night, so hopefully the track will be dry. Speaking of the track, we will be driving on a track day, namely European Speed Club track day. I absolutely love their events. We did the winter training with Bilstein almost 2 years ago by now. So now to experience the track day, I'm very much looking forward to it. So if we will be overtaking anyone on the right side, this is because the track day, it is allowed. And this is why we'll also probably take the main straight. I will probably include 2 laps, one warm-up lap to warm up the tires, where I probably will be able to talk you a bit through the car and what I feel and the features, and then we will go a bit more spirited when it allows. No lap timing, of course, no anything crazy, nothing crazy. Oh, you know me, easy laps. By the way, also, I think last year or 2 years ago, we had a lap with Marcus, owner of another KTM Crossbow GT2. Fantastic lap. If you missed that one, check out the video in the video description, because that's really worth a watch. I hope I will be able to drive as smooth as he drives, because he's one of the smoothest drivers that I know. And in addition, what I also want to mention, look at this quite a big space over the trunk, the storage capacity. You can actually put a decent sized suitcase in there, and the car has 93 liters tank of fuel, so you should be able to do 1,000-kilometer trip without a stop. I mean, you definitely need to drive not as fast as we'll be driving today, but you know, on the public road you of course need to also stay by the rules, etc. So, but this is still a proper Grand Tourer. Now, speaking of the canopy, let me show you how it's operated. You have there a lever for the inside, and on the outside you have a lever as well. Let me just take out the key just to be sure, and then whoop, look at that. Previously, when we showed the Crossbow, there were a couple of comments in the video. What happens when a car goes on its roof? I mean, first of all, you're gonna get an award for putting such a car on its roof, but of course things can happen. But you can see that every window has its own latch that you can actually well, open it, detach it, and then you can be instructed through the window. Also here, for example, by the way, instead of mirrors for aerodynamic purposes, you have cameras that you can see here. Look at that. That is my knee. Maybe I can wave with my hand. Hello, hello. Also, instead of the rear view mirror, you have a camera over here. So let's see if we can, yeah, I'm waving with my hand. Hello, everyone. This means that instead of a rear view camera for myself, I will be actually running a foot cam. You can actually check out my new Puma racing shoes in that case. And speaking of the other camera, well, I already mentioned we have a GoPro camera attached to the steering wheel to show you the speedometer. So everything for the content, everything for you guys. All right, enough talking. Let's hop in, do a warm-up lap, and then go do a lap. Excited, excited. All right, off we go. That was nice, just need to readjust the brake, the pedals a bit to me. Wow, okay, first impressions, very, very good. It feels slow until you look on the speedometer like, oh my god, I'm doing 180 through mud curve. And yes, you are slow for this car, because you can do 200 probably. Don't try this at home, unless you live at the Nürburgring, and Nürburgring is your home and you have a KTM crossbow yourself. Good? It's good? Okay. Then let's go again. GT2 SMR. Hello there. on them. Insane. Let me do the outro outside for once. Disinfected.
I'm good?
Yeah. Yeah, we're ready. Thank you so much. It was amazing.
It was a pleasure.
Fantastic track day.
Take care.
Thank you so much. See you. Bye-bye. Hopefully this is the last time we'll see this bike. I mean this KTM. And hopefully it's not going to be the last time we see this KTM, because this was absolutely fantastic. It was really, really amazing. I mean, you've seen it all yourself. It was such a nice coincidence to actually go out on the track, and then all of a sudden we have a GT2 RSMR in front of us. And it was so good to see that he was pulling away on the straights because he has like 200 more horsepower. Probably a bit less downforce. He was also going faster on the straight, so it was like 300 plus, whereas we were like 285, 290, like, please, need more power or less drag. But wow. And then in the corners, we were really absolutely on it. So my impressions, because it made absolutely no sense to talk you through on the lap, because you could not hear it, and I was also focused on driving itself. This is legit a race car for the road. Legit. By meaning legit, because there are lots of like supercar manufacturers that have their genes derived from Formula 1, etc, etc, and then it's a supercar, but then it's too much compromised for the road. Pretty much any supercar nowadays, then you need to modify it, put different suspension on, etc, etc. But this is proper hard suspension, soft enough for the Nordschleife because it has been adjusted, because it's adjustable. The brakes are absolutely mind-blowing. They're exactly the same what we have on our GT4 race car, because they have no brake booster. So you really need to stand on it. So it's proper brake force. Moreover, the seats are integrated pretty much. They are mounted already directly to the carbon fiber monocoque, and you cannot adjust them because this makes them extra rigid. The only thing you can adjust is the steering wheel. Very good. And by very good I mean you have lots of adjustability options, and also the pedal box, just also like in the race car, because seats needs to be stiff and you can really feel it. That was really good. Now we were on Trofeo R tires, not brand new, not too old, they were good enough, but just like other high downforce cars, you could feel that this car is really made for full slicks, or maybe even something like Cup 2R. This would be really, really nice. So if you want to do lots of track days, then that would be really your choice of a tire. Overall, it's extremely fast. Like I said already after the first lap, it feels slow until you look at the speedometer, because it's insanely fast, but the car has so much more in it. And therefore, this is definitely one of the best cars I have driven. Now, the price tag is around 300,000 euros. Is it worth it? I would say every single penny. Probably, when you consider what is out there on the market for that money, if you are a track enthusiast and you can actually take it quite far with you, because you have a good storage space, it's good. And to be fair, if something's wrong with the engine, you can probably stop by your local Audi dealer and ask them to have a look at it, if anything will be wrong. But yeah, it's amazing. I'm really, I would say, sold in a way, because it really, there is nothing I can complain about. Yeah, I mean, the window went open because we sent it too hard through the carousel, but that's something is just like a one-time thing. And that's about it. I mean, I'm really trying to think, like, was there anything I didn't like about the car? Nope. Really, really good. Huge downforce on the back and the front, especially the front. On the braking, it's really good. You even need to trail brake to really benefit from it. You could feel it. The faster you go, the better the car turns, and then it starts to understeer actually more because of the too much downforce and the Pirelli Trofeo R's not being grippy enough. So, yeah, like I said, definitely really good, worth it, absolutely. I mean, we drove already the other one, the normal one, Crossbow, that was already very impressive, but this is absolutely next level. and it works. Everything what is being promised. So fantastic. Well, hope you guys enjoyed the video. It was quite a long one, but I think that every lap was worth it to show to you. Yeah, and most importantly, again, thank you KTM for giving me the opportunity. On to the next one, whatever it might be. See you, bye. And it's so quiet that your neighbors will not be upset on you.